Imagine the scene. Babylon 323 BC, the greatest conqueror the world had ever known, Alexander the Great, lies dying, not on the battlefield but in his palace, struck down by a mysterious illness. His empire, stretching from Greece to India, teetered on the brink. This wasn't just a death, it was a cataclysm. For centuries, historians, scholars, and enthusiasts like us have debated what truly killed Alexander. Was it a natural disease, the toll of his relentless campaigns, or something far more sinister? Ancient sources paint a confusing picture. They describe a fever, intense pain, and a gradual decline over several days. Some accounts mention an inability to speak towards the end. But these records were written long after the events, often by people with their own agendas. They lack the precision we expect today, leaving crucial details open to interpretation and fueling endless speculation. Could it have been a natural illness? Babylon was a hotbed for disease. Malaria and typhoid fever are strong contenders, their symptoms aligning with some descriptions. Pancreatitis, possibly exacerbated by heavy drinking, is another possibility. Even West Nile virus has been proposed in modern analyses. These theories are medically plausible, but do they account for the suddenness and the political context? This is where the drama intensifies. The idea of Alexander being poisoned has captivated imaginations for millennia. Who would dare, and why? A vast empire, immense power, and countless rivals created a fertile ground for conspiracy. Many stood to gain from Alexander's removal, especially those who feared his next ambitious campaign or resented his absolute rule. Antipater, the regent of Macedon, had a strained relationship with Alexander. His son, Cassander, later became king and had every reason to eliminate potential rivals. Ancient whispers directly implicated them. Even members of Alexander's inner circle, weary of war or fearing for their own positions, could have been involved. The stakes were incredibly high, making betrayal a chillingly real possibility in the cutthroat world of ancient power. Ancient poisons were crude but effective. Substances like arsenic or hellebore could have been administered. The symptoms described, while vague, don't entirely rule out certain toxic agents. However, proving poisoning centuries later is nearly impossible. The lack of a modern autopsy and the conflicting historical accounts mean we can only speculate based on circumstantial evidence and the motives of potential culprits. Beyond illness or poison, consider the sheer physical toll on Alexander. He had endured countless battles, severe wounds, and years of relentless campaigning across vast distances. His body was likely pushed to its absolute limits. Excessive drinking was also a known habit. A weakened constitution, combined with the unsanitary conditions of Babylon, could have made him susceptible to any number of ailments, natural or otherwise. Perhaps it was a perfect storm of factors. Alexander's death plunged his empire into chaos. The wars of the Diadochi, fought between his generals for control, lasted for decades and reshaped the Hellenistic world. This immediate power vacuum provides a powerful motive for anyone seeking to seize control or prevent Alexander from consolidating even more power. Did someone act to preempt Alexander's next move or to ensure their own survival and rise to power? The political climate was thick with ambition and danger, making foul play a disturbingly plausible explanation for those who benefited most from his demise. Ultimately, we may never know the definitive truth. The evidence is fragmented, the sources biased, and the passage of time has obscured the facts. Alexander's death remains one of history's most compelling cold cases. It serves as a dramatic reminder that even the most powerful figures are vulnerable, and that the line between natural events and human intervention can become blurred by power, ambition, and the mists of time. The mystery only adds to the legend of Alexander the Great. Was it a fever that claimed the conqueror? A calculated act of poisoning by a fearful rival? Or did the weight of his own ambition and the rigors of war finally break him? The debate continues. Join the discussion. Leave your theories in the comments below. If you found this dive into ancient mystery intriguing, please hit the like button, subscribe for more historical deep dives, and share this video with fellow history buffs.